their best win of the year by 9 at Ohio on Saturday. Just the Bobcats' second loss in the league. Bruce Morris, Jamara Cruz-Johnson, and Aaron Brooks, our officials, and double figures per game now. Kendall Carruthers was honored before tip-off for getting to 1,000 career points. Going to work on the inside is Cadence Dykstra. She is in the starting lineup. Kent State even trying to go perfect 4-0 with this lineup. And you mentioned so many injuries to key players. There's the one constant for them this year, and that's Maya Babbitt. It's a smaller starting five, certainly, without Evilise Cole. She stands 6'2". Cadence Dykstra, all of 5'8". There's the 6'1" Miriam Diallo scoring inside. Miriam Diallo up to 57% shooting, third most efficient scorer in the conference. There's Babbitt going to work again on the inside, and man, has her game evolved in the last couple of years.
It has.
It's their ball into the Toledo basket, 11 seconds on the shot clock. Kent State on a 4-game winning streak, a catch-and-shoot three for Anna Campanelli in off the bench. Here's Gray, more a creator than an outright scorer, averages 5.3 assists and 5.3 points a game. Long jumper barely grazes the front iron from Rismiller. She's already missed as many shots as she did on Saturday against Buffalo. She was 11 of 12. There's a deep three, and it goes for Kendall Carruthers.
At 8 points for Kent State off of that bench. We said she came up at 19 in their previous ballgame on the interior before the Golden Flashes.
And that was a little bit casual from Toledo on the inbounds. Here comes Campanelli. Despite the swat from Faith Feder-Robinson, she's able to score. She only averages.
Again, it's something that they're learning to do, and they obviously responded very well on the road against an outstanding Ohio team.
Oh, tough shot. It goes for Tatiana Thomas. On the road, have a 2-point lead.
And just make the simple play, but then Kent State gives it right back.
That's a gift. Here's Anumba on the run out. Cole following up.
Yeah, good hustle by Evilise Cole. But yeah, it's just something they had to navigate through.
I think when the ball was inbounded, all eyes were on the clocks to make sure that they were indeed moving. That wouldn't go for Faith Feder-Robinson, saved by Juzo, but right to Evan Carrier. Tough shot with a...
Your presence known on both ends of the floor. Evan Carrier, the one bright spot.
Kendall Carruthers on the drive. She can score with either hand. That's her dominant left hand that she went up with. Evan Carrier with...
See how Toledo adjusts.
Got a corner three from Hocevar, and that's blocked by Tatiana Thomas. Carruthers, in and out. She averages 6.4 of those per game, Riley Rismiller. One of the better rebounders in the league. Dykstra went down a little bit awkwardly. Rismiller, despite catching low, able to score anyway.
Giving it what she can here tonight, but took a tough spill there.
Yeah, Ella Weaver tried to dig that out. That's a miss at point-blank range for Clapp. The second one goes.
But the defender from the wing was helping in so hard. If you fake that pass, go hard wing right away, you get an open look from the perimeter like that.
2 early baskets. Klatt inside one-on-one. The kick out, Campanelli, the catch-and-shoot three, her second of the night.
Yeah, good inside-out basketball there by...
Previous 2 games for Anumba, 46 points combined, and hit 9 of 13 from outside. Nice spin, and the bucket for Klatt. Rismiller. Carrier put hands on her back, didn't contest.
In decision-making standpoint.
Carruthers trying to back in on Gray, and does so to good effect. Rockets back within 6.
Yeah, Kent State fanned out, took the passing lanes away. Carruthers found herself open in front of the rim. So does Deanna Gray here. As well.
Babbitt had to pick up the dribble. Rismiller's long 2 is blocked by Carrier, and that gives Toledo time for Toledo. Evilise Cole did come limping out of the locker room right at the end of halftime, is seated near the end of the Toledo bench. Here comes Cadence Dykstra, starting the second half. First half, 2 points, took her 4 shots to get there. Somebody that is so efficient and effective on the inside. Held quiet. Faith Feder-Robinson quiet in the first half. Hildebrand committed the foul. He was another one of the injury victims. Was out. Deanna Gray, much taller and longer, so athletic. Rismiller had to catch that low, and it's knocked away by Dykstra. Given straight back to Kent State. Extra pass, Rismiller. Carruthers finds a cutting Fed Robinson.
Yeah, good off-ball movement there by Faith Fed Robinson. Would you give her credit coming out here, gutting it out as for long as she did in the first half?
6 minutes, one made basket, couple of rebounds. Here's Carruthers down the lane, up with the right hand. Toledo on the offensive end, spacing and cuts. She gets a lot of buckets by cutting to the basket, getting to her spot. Evan Carrier with the block coming off the bench. This has maybe been...
Great job by Pat Anumba defending Babbitt.
And Carruthers poked out of bounds by Tatiana Thomas.
When you get stops defensively to disrupt the pass and catch.
Carruthers around Gray to the bucket, and we're tied at 31.
Yeah, Kent State gonna do a better job on tendencies. Kenneth Carruthers is left-handed. She got to that left hand, taking them out for extended time.
Evan Carrier created space, too long. Weaver scrapping for it, had to go up in a hurry. She did, and the foul.
He gets to go to the line for an old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
You know, I'm just thinking of a lot of the stuff that...
You know, in a day and age where people just want to leave if things don't go their way early in their careers and go elsewhere, she stuck it out and she's been rewarded for it with a really good third season. Getting it up and down and getting a three-point opportunity. Carrier with the kick out, Vanderbosch open look. She can make that shot. So can she.
Didn't happen for her that time. Carrier trying to dig it out. Ends up with Cladden. That's as easy a bucket. She's hit a couple of them lately. Deep in the shot clock, Anumba's got to go. It's at 1, and that's great defense by Deanna Gray.
Yeah, textbook. I think we're in for a good one here in the final 17 minutes here.
Caitlin Holmes had her pocket picked by Ella Weaver. Ella, one end to the other. Chance for three once again.
And then the run out. So you don't stop ball. I'm going all the way to the cup, and I'm going to take some contact along with it.
Carruthers right down the lane. Count it.
Jack and still be able to finish off the window. Big time play for
Carruthers has had the hot hand in the second half. She's still hot. Hot with both hands, in fact. Hocevar, good extra pass. Here comes Faith Fed Robinson. Slipped it to Carrier, who was so good in the first half. Dislodged by Thomas, and then she commits the foul. Miller, good positioning on Evan Carrier. Fed Robinson driving. Circus shot won't go. Kind of got caught up in the air and maybe wasn't entirely sure what to do. Here's Anna Campanelli to the other end, and it is indeed a 4-point Kent State lead. Yeah. Deep into the shot clock.
You said exactly right. Deep in the clock, and nobody picks up Deanna Gray in the hesitation dribble. You know, on the season,
and just 14% this evening. Nice cut by Pat Anumba.
Good cut there. It's worked out for him here early in the quarter.
Maya Babbitt trying to go through the chest of Ella Weaver. Now tries to go around, and Weaver with a block. That's a big break for Toledo. Just how they drew it up on the inbound, banked in by Weaver. Gray dislodged by Carruthers. Into the shot clock, and here comes Pat Anumba. Both Gray and Carruthers trailing the play. Anumba got it! Just 5 points in the game, but right back to the well goes Deanna Gray, and Kent State back up by 1. Comes up with a rebound.
Yeah, she's had some timely buckets, some assists, and that time got a big-time board. There's another lay-in by Campanelli.
Inside the final 3 minutes of regulation. Weaver to tie.
Good ball movement by Toledo. They got a quick swing around the top.
On Bianca Juzzo. Todd Starkey's hopping man. That was all kind of strange. Weaver again! For the junior from Ruckersville, Virginia. And maybe more where that came from. Yes, indeed. The lead is 5. Toledo's really poor first half. On the verge of sealing a big come-from-behind win. Gotta hurry. And they won't hurry. They're using up all of their time. They won't get a shot up, and that's it. All guts.